We are back. We are back with another live, y'all. We back with another live. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's get straight to the nitty gritty of things. Make sure y'all come on in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're definitely back. There's nothing going on right now at work, so we could definitely have this conversation right now. So we could definitely have a good time and talk about it. You know, we gonna talk about this according to Ian Rappaport. You know what I'm saying? This is according to Ian Rappaport here that yeah, we're gonna have this thing. Let me just wipe my camera off a little bit. What's going on, Glenn? Glenn, what's good? What's good? What's happening? So, according to Ian Rappaport, that the Raiders are hiring one of the most respected offensive minds, bringing in Norv Turner as the assistant to help guide their offense, per Michael Garfalo and Tom Pelissero. The ex-Raiders head coach is back with the team as his son Scott makes a prominent role too. Now, I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with that, but Norv Turner is going to come in and help out with the offense. I know y'all see that here. Another old ass washed up has been. I don't know if he's has been. I mean, when you come to Norv Turner, we can look up Norv Turner's offensive rankings. Um, I think he's just coming in to help. I don't think he's coming in to be the offensive coordinator. I don't see him, I don't see him coming in. I think he's coming to help Scott. I think he's coming to help Scott. I don't think it's a joke. I think he's one of the most respected offensive minds in football as a coach. Even one of the greatest coaches out there. So Norv Turner is probably coming in to just help. And I think that's not a big deal. I'm not a big fan of Norv Turner either, but he's better than Luke Getsy. He's better than Luke Getsy. He's better than Todd Downing that we had. Y'all got to think about it from that one. He didn't do anything for y'all, but y'all got to think about it. He didn't do anything for us back in like so many years ago. But I think this is a situation where he's coming to help Scott. How is it working with Marvin Lewis? And well, Marvin Lewis was a terrible coach anyway. Like, he just had good players over in Cincinnati. Yeah, but I think I don't know if the game's passed him up though. That's what I said earlier in the live stream earlier. I said that it passed him up, but I just don't see. I just think he's just coming to help. Marvin Lewis was a terrible coach anyway. I hated Marvin Lewis. I never wanted Marvin Lewis to be a part of the Las Vegas Raiders anyway. I think he was terrible. Tom Coughlin, I think he was terrible too. So he's added to the offensive staff, but is he going to make play calls? No, I don't think he's going to make play calls. That's what I think it is. He's not going to make play calls. Let's just look at just Norv Turner in itself. Let's just look at the roster, not really the roster, but just look at Norv Turner, at this time, because I'm gonna say he has a background. He has a background. We don't need any more of these old guys helping. I mean, as of right now, we can't do nothing right now, Dominique Five. We can't do nothing until the season is officially over. So us complaining about it, we have to do something now until the season is over, and then we can actually look for a younger offensive coordinator. We can't go out and go get a young offensive coordinator right now because most of those young offensive coordinators are still having a job. We can't steal one coach from another team. That's what I'm saying. So like, will Ritter start? Do you think it's not good? Do you think it's not good? Okay, let me just be honest with y'all, man. Norv Turner was a great offensive mind. He wasn't a great offensive mind with the Oakland Raiders from 2004 to 2005. He just was not. He was not. But the older he got, the better he got. Yeah, I understand he's 72 years old, but what options do we have at coaches right now to make the play calls? What options do we have? Y'all don't want Scott Turner, and then Norv Turner's coming in to help Scott Turner. So what options do we have as a coaching staff? What options do we have? It seems like sometimes with the Raiders fans, y'all not satisfied with things. Y'all have to understand we're 2-7. We're on a 5-game losing streak. And anything that's better than Luke Getsy, I'll take. Like that's the part. That's what a lot of y'all Raiders fans don't fail to understand. The season is not over yet, and we have to go with what we have right now. And right now we have Norv Turner coming in to help out his son Scott Turner. Like y'all gotta understand the dynamics of what we are as a Raiders team right now. Y'all have to understand that. Y'all really do. And that's the part I'm not understanding with y'all. Like Norv Turner, I understand he's old. I understand he's 17, he's 70 years old. But I completely understand how y'all feel about him. I do. But at the same time, we have no other options. Like I would take Deuce Gruden over Getsy. Like y'all have to understand, Norv Turner is better than Luke Getsy. I don't care if he's 90 years old, but was a way better offensive coordinator than Luke Getsy was. Like, we gotta keep it real. The way I look at it is the same way you do. I believe we have one of the worst records in the league, and a talent pool full of coaches is low. Us Raiders just need to support our team. Let's effing go Raiders. Exactly. Just simple. It's simple. I'm giving y'all news. Y'all want news. Y'all want me to be consistent. I'm giving y'all the news. This man has coached for the Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins, Oakland Raiders, San Francisco 49ers, the Chargers, the Cleveland Browns, Minnesota Vikings, Carolina Panthers. Like, this guy been around. He's been around. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, like, I mean, if you look at the years where he was with San Diego, he was 11-5, first in the AFC West. 13-3 in 2009, first in the AFC West. Like, Jerry just lost his mind. How Jerry just lost his mind? What happened? What happened? Jacoby Myers is my guy. Jacoby Myers is your guy, bro. He was, but when was the last time Norv Turner had a successful offense? When was the last time we saw Norv Turner really coach? I think he's just coming in to help his younger son. I don't think he's coming in to call plays. I don't think he's coming in to call plays. I think they bringing him in just to help his son. You said it yourself, Dominique 5, you said you were not a big fan of Scott Turner. So the only way to help a young guy like Scott Turner is to bring in his father. That's it. I think he's coming to, you know, he's coming to help. Jonathan Mingo for a fourth. Yeah, I seen that. I definitely seen that. Edgar Bennett would have been the interim. Oh, who's Edgar Bennett? Who is that? He's a no-name. Edgar Bennett is who? Who is he? Who he coached for right now? Our wide receivers coach? You really want to put a wide receiver coach as an offensive coordinator? Let's just be realistic there. Do you really want to put a wide receiver coach as an offensive coordinator? That's all he focuses on is receivers. He don't know nothing about the offensive line. He don't know nothing about running backs. He don't know nothing about quarterback. You just want to put him at a wide receiver coach as offensive coordinator. I just don't get it. He called plays in Green Bay, and how good did he do in Green Bay? How good did he do? How good was he? Because I don't see nothing here. I don't see nothing here him coaching in Green Bay. At this time, we have to understand. We have to understand that this is what we're at right now. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. I'm sorry to say, but this is exactly where we're at. And we can't be mad at it. There's no other. You think Edgar Bennett is better than Norv Turner as a play caller? Scott Turner was terrible in Washington. Who was Scott? Who was the quarterback there? What type of team did he have in Washington? Let's answer that question. What type of team did he have? Like, y'all have to be realistic with yourselves, man. Y'all really have to be realistic. We have to be realistic with ourselves. We do. Look at the team. What does his roster look like is the question. What did the roster look like for Scott Turner to succeed? What was the roster? We don't know. We don't know the roster. That's the problem. We don't know the roster. I'm realistic and I'm stating facts that Bennett was a better offensive coordinator. He never been a... Bennett became aboard and spent 17 seasons with the Packers club in roles. The one-team offensive coordinator, the team's offensive coordinator from 2015 to 2017, wide receivers coach from 2011 to 2014, running back coach from 2005 to 2010 as a team director of player development in 2001 to 2004. Okay, what is his stats? What has he done? Did he take them to the playoffs? And he was fired. He was fired from the Green Bay Packers. So what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? Edgar Bennett. Who is that? Yeah, he played for the Packers back in '96 and a Super Bowl in 2010 for them. But what has he done in those years as an offensive coordinator? What has he done? He's not... Edgar Bennett is not respected. I mean, I'm not too big of Norv Turner either. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not big of Norv Turner either. But this is the best chance that we got. We're going to lose regardless. We're tanking anyway, right? So what are we complaining about if we tank it? What are we complaining about? Norv Turner is coming to help his son. Maybe make his son a better offensive coordinator. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But right now, Norv Turner was the best option. But the thing about it is, if Norv Turner was that good, I mean, if Edgar Bennett, Dominique Five, Norv Turner is definitely respected in the NFL. I don't know what you're watching, but he's definitely respected in the NFL. Like, let's stop the madness, man. Let's stop the madness. Norv Turner is a respected coach in the NFL. He is. He is, but what options do we have right now? List 5 coaches that we could have got right now to help Scott Turner. Norv is not the offensive coordinator. According to Ian Rappaport, he said they're hiring the NFL's most respected offensive minds, bringing in Norv Turner as an assistant. They're bringing him as an assistant. We're not going to get Bill Belichick. If we're going to get Bill Belichick, we're not going to get him to next year. You have to understand where we're at this season. You have to understand where we're at this season. Bill Belichick is not going to come to a team right now. He's making mad money inside the NFL right now. He's making mad money. So Bill Belichick is not going to get off his high horse inside the NFL to be with the Raiders right now. Like, y'all have to understand the logic. Like, if we want to lose, if we want to get a top 5 pick, you're going to bring in anything to give us a top 5 pick. That's exactly what we're doing. I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, Bo Hargree, I think he's somewhere else. Nothing but Raiders, just dropping jewels for these dumb fans. Listen, I'm dropping jewels, man. I'm not a big fan of the Norv Turner situation, but at the same time, y'all have to understand. You have to look where we're at as a team. Nothing's going to get better. Nothing's going to get better. You talk about some Edgar Bennett. Edgar Bennett, what is his record as an offensive coordinator? What has he done? Pull up the stats. Put in the comments of what Edgar Turner has done. Like, it's just weird to me. It's weird. The Raiders are just waiting for the draft. The Raiders are looking to probably get a new head coach next year. is better than the Turners. What is better than the Turners? If you so much know about Igor Bennett, Dominique Fabre, please tell me, what did he do? What did he do? Because obviously he got fired from the Green Bay Packers as an offensive coordinator. He got fired. So what did he do? He went from being an offensive coordinator to a wide receivers coach. That means you downgraded. Stop the madness, man. Stop the madness. He's better than Luke Getsy. Igor Bennett is probably not even better than Luke Getsy, bro. Like, come on. Let's stop that. Let's stop that. Turner got fired, but Turner got a better resume than Igor Bennett. Mario, chill on him, man. Mario, chill. That logic is terrible. Turner has been fired. Yeah, Turner has been fired, but longevity. Norv Turner is way more respected than Igor Bennett. Like, we're not going to sit here and argue about an Igor Bennett. For real, the Raiders are really looking for next year. They're really looking into next year. That's what they're looking into. They're trying to do whatever they can to try to see if they can get a better offense some way, somehow, and figure it out. I don't think Norv Turner's going to be there for the longevity. I just don't. I don't see Norv Turner being there for the longevity. So we have to think smarter. And right now, when it comes to this situation, nothing's going to get better no matter who you put there at OC. And obviously, it has not been announced as Norv Turner being an OC. It says he's coming as assistant to help. He's coming in as an assistant. I don't know what the actual role is, but he's coming in as an assistant. That's it. He's coming in as an assistant. And will Mill, Madison, or Abdullah be there in 2025? That I don't know. 90% of coaches get fired. Corey Woods, you got a point there, bro. I hope Abdullah is going after the bye. I don't see that happening. I already did that though, but like I said before, man. Am I happy? Am I happy about this? No. Yeah, I mean, 90% of the coaches have been fired. But the thing about it is, who do anybody in here remembers Igor Bennett as the Packers offensive coordinator? Please tell me some memorable things of Igor Bennett being a offensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. Igor Bennett is a wide receivers coach for the Las Vegas Raiders. So he gets demoted from offensive coordinator to wide receivers coach. Make that make sense. Mario Greenberry, I have to disagree with you there. Because AP was hired before Telesco got there. AP was hired before. I want to see Christian Wilkins get work. I would love to see him get work. He's a taller receiver too. I want to see Ramel Keaton get some time too, though. Let's talk about it. We could talk about Telesco not really giving nothing AP to work with. Mark Davis as an organization haven't given AP or Telesco anything to work with. Let's talk about, so if we want to talk about Telesco, let's go higher up and talk Mark Davis. But we're not talking Mark Davis right now. We're talking that they hired Norv Turner as an offensive assistant to help. That's it. I don't think he's coming in to call plays. I don't think he's coming in to do that. Hold on. Yeah, according to Vinny B of the Las Vegas Review-Journal, he's coming in to help. He's coming in to be an advisor. He's not coming in to call plays. It's just been confirmed. I just looked at it. I just looked at it. He's coming in to be an offensive advisor. He's not coming in to call plays. So for y'all to be mad about it, all this fall on Mark Davis, and you get what you pay for. Thank you, loyal to the soil. Thank you. You get what you pay for. He's coming in as an offensive advisor. Norv Turner is way better than anyone we had. Thank you. It's an emergency move, not a long-term move. Thank you, Mario. That's what I'm trying to tell certain Raiders fans, that this is a short-term move. Norv Turner's not going to be there next year. We all know that. We all know that Norv Turner is not going to be there next year. Like, let's keep it funky. Let's keep it real. We know he's not going to be there next year. Why the Raiders got Marvin Lewis, I don't know. Marvin Lewis sucks. Marvin Lewis is ass. He's always been ass. I'm sorry. Marvin Lewis is garbage. He is hot garbage. Yeah, Marvin Lewis is hot garbage, bro. But this is a short-term move. This is an emergency move to try to help Scott Turner with the offense. That's it. That's it. It's not going to be something that we're going to see Norv Turner next season. So y'all have to understand where we're coming from, where I say that this is going to, he's going to come in as offensive advisory. He's going to help advise the offense. He's not going to come in and call plays and be the offensive coordinator, because I don't think Norv Turner is going to come in and wants to be an offensive coordinator. The Raiders need to be on the clock around the first and second round draft picks in 2025. Under Bennett as a Green Bay offensive coordinator, second most pass TDs in the NFL, and finished sixth in rushing. His offense were successful. Did he win playoff games? Did he win a Super Bowl as a coach? That's the question. So if he's so good, then why he's a wide receiver coach for the Las Vegas Raiders if he's that good? Exactly. Who cares what the offense looks like right now? Who cares what the offense looks like right now? Who cares? We're trying to get a top 5 pick, right? We want a tank, right? It's a short term. It's short term. Like, it doesn't matter if Scott Turner won playoff games or not. He wants to, no, Edgar Bennett won championship as a player. He never won anything as a coach. I just looked it up. Like, the rookie QB is no savior either. We need more than just quarterback. We need an offensive line. We need new receivers outside of Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker. And Brock Bowers. Like, we need so much more than that. We have to understand the logic of things. We must tank. Make short-term moves and showing the NFL that we're trying to win. 26 of the 29 QBs drafted from 2021 to 2023 are busts. I am not making sense. He has not won nothing. He has not done nothing. If he's so good, then why he did not get an offensive coordinating job anywhere else? If he had so much success with the Green Bay Packers, why he's not an offensive coordinator nowhere else? Make it make sense. You really vouching for a wide receiver coach to be our offensive coordinator. That is bogus to me. That is bogus. Let's look at the roster. Let's look at the roster that Scott Turner had when he was in Washington. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that roster. Scott Turner ain't been an offensive coordinator that long. He hasn't been a coach that long. Who's the quarterback? Who's the quarterback that Scott Turner had? We had Sam Howell last year. We had Sam Howell. Where's Sam Howell at right now? But we want to talk about it. We're not capping for Scott Turner. The point that you're not understanding Dominique 5, it's an emergency move. It's an emergency move. We're not capping for Scott Turner. I don't think Scott Turner is a good offensive coordinator. I don't think so. But you want to bring in some type of veteranship to help him. And that's what Norv Turner is. Norv Turner is coming to help him. It's an emergency move. Nobody knew who the hell Edgar Bennett was until you mentioned him. I didn't know who the hell he was. You got to think about it. All the moves are being made is not going to be made for next year. Y'all have to understand that. Scott Turner is not the future. He's definitely not. He's not the future, but we have to deal with it right now because we can't hire nobody that's actually qualified. Scott Turner is better than Luke Getsy. He sure is. He sure is. So y'all have to think logically, man. Do I want this to happen? No. I don't want this to happen. I don't want Scott Turner to be our offensive coordinator. I don't want Norv Turner to be our official offensive coordinator. But for as of right now, until the next season comes, this is what we have to deal with. Like it or leave it. Like it or leave it. We have to deal with it. We have to deal with it. 2025, Antonio Pierce will probably be gone. That's what I'm saying. We don't know what's going to happen with Antonio Pierce. We don't know what's going to happen with this coaching staff next year. So as of right now, this is what we have. As of right now, this is what we have. And this is what we have. Listen, we laid our bed, now we got to lay in it. That's exactly what it is. Am I excited? Am I excited about this? No, I'm not excited. You don't even know who Edgar Bennett is. Edgar Bennett is the Raiders' wide receiver coach. The real decisions will be made in the offseason. I better not hear y'all complain about Turner this season. Bro, we're not going to talk about Turner this season. We're not. I understand. I forgot that was up there. Oh, Dodgers. I totally forgot that was up there. I was just like, what are you doing? Yeah, because we got rid of Luke Getsy. Yeah, we got rid of Luke Getsy. So people, Raider fans are mad that, okay, Scott Turner, we all know that he wasn't a good offensive coordinator for the Commanders last year. So we're making emergency moves to find an offensive coordinator for the rest of the year temporarily. So Norv Turner is coming in to help his son. So we hired, the old Norv Turner is coming in to come in as assistant help. Okay. They are mad about that, and they talking about a guy named Edgar Bennett that was an offensive coordinator for the Packers, now is a wide receiver coach for the Raiders to be the OC. Who the hell is he?
Why did he go from being an OC down?
Thank you. Why did he come from being an offensive coordinator to a wide receivers coach? My point exactly. Right. Now, if he was a quarterback coach, that would have made so much sense. Yeah. Oh, it would have made so much sense. But you asking a wide receiver coach to be an OC for the rest of the year. Yeah, that's interesting. So for me, if Scott Turner was so great, Ja, why isn't he an OC? Well, he was an OC before. Last year, he was recently an OC. Unlike Edgar Bennett. Edgar Bennett ain't been an OC since what, 2014? Respectfully, I want the Raiders to flop this 2024 season. It's a business decision. I just don't. Some Raiders fans just need to understand. Like, Norv Turner is not going to be with this team next year. He's there for right now to finish the year so we can tank, have a top 5 pick, and get a quarterback. That's the plan, right? That's the plan. That is the plan, y'all. Dominique, he was offered 3 jobs somewhere else before he decided to stay put. Well, if he was offered to, if Scott Turner was offered to go somewhere else to be an OC, he turned it down. That's fine. Raider Nation 510 said the air raid offense is back. If the, I don't know about the air raid offense being back, but I mean, who knows? Oh, Dodgers, y'all on break from PD?
Yeah, I'm not for that. I
That-
don't know what's going on here.
Oh, that's it?
Well, like, I don't have anything scheduled. So other people do. What other people do?
But the air raid offense is back. Hey, if we see an air raid offense, knowing that who we play, we on a bye week this week. Scott Turner wasn't offered shit. He turns down OC jobs to stay as a passing game coordinator. Think about it, y'all. I mean, he knows more about the passing game than the wide receiver coach. What's good? The salute D. The Raiders are still Raidering. They Raider every year, man. We Raider every single year. We Raider every single year. But make sure y'all hitting that like button. We got 32 people in the chat. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all. But y'all have to understand, like, this is a temporary move. A temporary move. We're not going to have the same coaching staff next year. We're just not. And you just have to deal with it. If this is what AP wants, this is what AP gets. The thing about it is, what's funny about all of this, he didn't officially call anyone the new offensive coordinator yet. And y'all mad about this. He's coming in, Norv Turner's coming in to advise. He's an offensive advisor. Like, watch us beat the Jags and the Saints. I hope not. I want the Jags to beat us. I want the Saints to beat us. I don't want to win no more games this year. I don't. I don't want to win no more games this year. I don't. Trust the process. The Saints got the 3rd pick. The Jazz got the 2nd pick. If we beat both of them, the Raiders will have the 7th pick. Well, you know the Patriots have the number 1 overall pick if the season ended today. So the trade deadline ends at 4 o'clock. So if I'm the Las Vegas Raiders, I'm getting some draft capital back. I'm getting some draft capital back to try to find my way to get into the top 5. Because it'll be crazy for me to see that the Las Vegas Raiders will lose to the Saints. I mean, beat the Saints and beat the Jags, and we'll have the 7th overall pick again. Don't we remember the last time we had the 7th overall pick? We drafted Tyree Wilson. Like, let's be real. I'm going to get that 2nd. So get all the draft capital you can and just trade. And just trade that draft capital in the draft to move up. That would be your best bet. Oh, I don't know if I told you, but I applied to be the middle school girls assistant basketball coach.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the money was looking right, so I applied. That's why I did that already before I heard this news. So
Being a coach is sweet. I love being a coach. Any good things that you're doing that just to do something that's like actually fun.
yeah, I wish they could have had that up there when football was around. I could have coached football.
Yeah. You gotta talk to Ray about that, see if they need any help.
Nah, not the high school. I would have did middle school.
Yeah, I guess that's true too.
I want to see Cam Ward. He doesn't blink. He has a mentality. If I'm going to win regardless, he's been the guy for 3 years now. Yes, trade picks. I want to get a QB and that running back from Boise State in the 1st round. That running back from Boise State is ridiculously good.
Yeah, until he gets hurt.
Don't jinx that, Dodgers.
I would never. But you give the dude how many carries a game? How many like none of
I mean, for college football, that kind of makes sense, but in the NFL, we already know that every team's going to need a two-back system.
It's true. You don't. Yeah, you don't get many 3 down backs.
But I just think he's talented to be a first rounder.
I agree. I wouldn't spend more than a top. I wouldn't go higher than 20 on him.
I'll probably get him in the top. He might be.
Just because running back is a premium position, it's not a premium position. Like you can sign a guy off the street and have a running back succeed.
True,
And
Coach.
It's hard to get. There's an elite lineman there, I would rather have an elite lineman.
Coach MVP Darian. Oh, hey, I try. I try to put my coaching hat on when I'm talking on my Raiders channel. I try to put my coaching hat on. I try to, but you can't be mad about Norv Turner being hired as an offensive advisor. You can't be mad about that. The Raiders are 2-7. We lost 5 straight games. What are we mad about? So, like, come on. We can't be mad about the moves that's being made because let's be honest. We can't go out and go get a Eric Bieniemy from UCLA just to leave UCLA to come to the NFL like that. No. I think the turnover of the coaches will be next year. It will be next year. Stay sleeping on Milrow. Let me tell you something about Milrow. Tip 54, Jalen Milrow, I'm not a big fan of. I watched him when he played my Tennessee Vols, and he was very inaccurate. I like him as a mobile quarterback. Yes, does he use his legs a lot? Absolutely, he does. But his accuracy and missing wide open receivers, I wouldn't take him as a top pick. I wouldn't take him as a top pick.
Especially if he's missing open receivers.
He's missing wide open receivers in crucial moments.
And Alabama
What's the guy named Ryan Williams that he missed a lot?
Ryan Williams. If you're missing Ryan Williams, you're doing something wrong.
But what's up, Jason Marshall? What's good? But yeah, y'all, I didn't want to be on here too long. You know, I went live earlier giving y'all my top 5. Now, not my top 5, the 5 moves that the Raiders might make during the trade deadline. So I already made that. Go watch that last live stream. But Norv Turner is coming in as a offensive advisory, just coming in for some offensive help. Just until the season is over. We're not going to have the same coaching staff next year. I just don't see so. I don't see how. I mean, I wouldn't mind if AP stays, but he has to have Tom Telesco actually evaluate coaches. Because y'all Raider fans, y'all have to fail to forget. Mark Davis hired Antonio Pierce before we had a GM, which is ass backwards. Because you're supposed to hire your GM, then hire your coach. If that's the original protocol. That's like hiring Nick Sirianni before hiring Howie Roseman. You feel what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't make sense. So the fact that Mark Davis hired AP before Tom Telesco got there, Tom Telesco, when he got hired, like, what is he supposed to do? Because you let AP hire your staff, and you didn't have no GM while you hired the staff. So now you're stuck in a place where now you have Tom Telesco that's going to come in next year and rebuild from the ground up. He did it in LA with the Chargers. I mean, he drafted Justin Herbert. He know how to draft quarterbacks. We just got to get through this year. Raider players wanted AP so bad. They did because he was a player's coach. But now he has to learn how to separate the two. Be a coach and be a player's coach. So you got to separate the two. Like, you can't have no teacher's pets and stuff like that. But right now he's making those decisions and we have to deal with it. We 2-7. We're not going nowhere, y'all. We're not going to the playoffs. Like, we're not even in playoff contention. Tom Telesco is legit GM. Spanos was hiring a head coach and ruined that team Telesco built. I mean, he look what Telesco did with Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler. Like, those right there tell you that Tom Telesco can draft or go out and get players. He went out and got Khalil Mack from the Bears after we traded him to the Bears.
Think about it this way. NFL players, typical career is 3 years. If he's getting guys that are less than 10, man knows how to draft.
Exactly. Enough said. And that's coming from an Eagles fan. That's coming from an Eagles fan. Well, they have a GM in Howie Roseman that we just don't know what he's going to do with his trade deadline.
We don't know if it has.
You know he's sneaky.
Good until.
You know he's sneaky with this trade stuff.
Yeah.
So he said that if he said an average NFL player's career is last 3 years. If you could get players to last 10 years or more, then you know how to draft. That's exactly what he said. And Tom Telesco know how to do that. Look at the players that Justin Herbert, like, y'all can say whatever y'all want about the guy. I know the Chargers are not doing well this year, but hey, Justin Herbert's still a good quarterback. He's better than what we got. He's better than Desmond Ridder. He's better than Gardner Minshew. He's better than Aiden O'Connell. So we can't be mad about that. So Raiders fans are being mad and talking about, oh, Edgar Bennett should have been the offensive coordinator. You're talking about a wide receivers coach to actually run a typical offense that don't know nothing about the offensive line, that don't know nothing about running backs, but you say he was an offensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. Oh, was he the same offensive coordinator that had Aaron Rodgers? Oh, they make Aaron Rodgers make everybody's job easier when he was with the Packers. Brock Bowers is only 21. Telesco got him and can't wait for the draft because we really got a GM. Yeah, we finally really got a GM, and Brock Bowers was a good pick. He leads the league in yards and catches, as among all tight ends, not just rookies, among all tight ends. So even though I was kind of mad that I was kind of like, okay, Brock Bowers, we had Michael Mayer last year. Like, why in the hell are we getting another tight end? But now I see why. I watched him. I watched Brock Bowers at Georgia. He's doing the same thing now what he did at Georgia. Norv is a better OC than a head coach, plus his son is the current OC. Did they actually announce that, Phoenix? Yeah, Norv is just helping. That's it. Phoenix, Norv is just helping. That's it. It is okay. It's okay. Like, but I'm still trying to figure out who the heck is Edgar Bennett. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, you heard he was. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard any sources that they officially made Scott Turner the offensive coordinator, but now you're bringing in Norv Turner. It kind of makes sense to make Scott the OC. That kind of makes sense. But I'm going to head out of here, y'all. I've been on here for 43 minutes. I'm hiding out from whatever I'm supposed to be doing. Well, I'm on the clock anyway. But it is what it is. Trade deadline is coming up. Edgar Bennett was the OC, I believe, with the Packers. Yeah, he was, but did he coach up Aaron Rodgers, or what quarterback did he have? If we win in Miami, I'll be happy, but mad at the same time because we hurt for our draft spot. We're not beating Miami. What you think we beat Miami? Thanks for coming on there. No problem, man. No problem. I'm gonna try to go live as much as possible. Any Raiders news that comes out, I'm gonna try to just go live quickly, vertically, instead of like setting up a live stream and setting up the microphone and stuff like that. I'm just giving it to y'all 100% raw and uncut. That's how I'm doing it. But I'll be live for college football on my other channel, which is D Hopkins Sports Live. I'll be live on that channel. I'll be doing Bowling Green versus Central Michigan tonight. Bennett is the wide receivers coach. Yes, I know Sniper Jones. I know that he's the wide receiver coach, but we had Raiders fans come in here and say he should be the offensive coordinator. So Sniper Jones, I would love for you to get your input on that. Should Edgar Bennett be the new offensive coordinator for the Las Vegas Raiders? See if Norv Turner is coming in to help out his son Scott Turner. Do you think he should be an offensive coordinator? Sniper Jones, I would love for you to answer that question. I would love for you to. And once you answer that question, Sniper, then I'm going to leave I'm going to end the live. 2 and 16, second round pick, hopefully a number 1 pick. 2 and 16. That means that's a lot of losses, bro. That's a lot of losses. Is he a winning coach? Who's a winning coach? Norv Turner or Edgar Bennett? Which one you talking about, Chop? Turner is a winning coach. He was all those years with the San Diego Chargers back in the day. He had winning seasons every year with them. But he's just coming to help the Raiders, though. He was the Raiders coach back in 2000. I think it was 2004, 2005-ish. I think I'm getting the years wrong. But he didn't do well. Keep Turner, keep losing. He was a bad OC in Washington. No, but I'm asking you, Sniper Jones. I know that he was a bad OC in Washington. But my question to you is, would you rather take Turner or Edgar Bennett? That's the question that I have. Turner or Edgar Bennett as your offensive coordinator. As a temporary offensive coordinator. Because, mind you, this is temporary. Sniper, Washington never had a good QB. That's a fact. They had what? They only had one good QB in like the last, 10 years? And that was Kirk Cousins, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Carson Wentz, he was all right, but he was trash with Washington. Sniper, like Kirk Cousins was the best quarterback that they had in like the last 10 years. Until Jaden Daniels came along. And Jaden Daniels is the real deal. He's the real deal. That's why Washington is 7-2. Gotcha. Give Bennett a shot and see what he got. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think you brought in Norv Turner for... Edgar Bennett hasn't been an offensive coordinator since 2014. But Norv Turner is like 70 years old, so either way, both coaches are just old in their own right. But it'll be Turner. But Sniper, I think you understand, right? That this is a temporary move. Dominique 5 is looking at the future right now. We're looking at today, November 5th, Election Day, 2014. 2024, I'm sorry, 2024. I'm thinking 10 years back. I'm crazy. 2024. We're thinking today that this is a temporary move for the rest of the year. He's not going to be there. So we have to deal with it, Dominique. We have to deal with it. It's a temporary move. He's not going to be here next year. Right. Either way, Sniper Jones. Nothing is permanent. I'm just giving y'all the news because even with Bennett, is temporary. It's temporary, okay? Every time I catch an AP presser, I just lose faith in his competence. Every time I hear that word competence, who's the first person that comes to mind, old Dodgers? The incompetence. That's the one man that comes to mind, man. But it is what it is, y'all. Norv Turner has been hired to be an offensive advisor to Scott Turner. We're going to see how this goes. We have a bye week. I think we played Miami the following week. Let me just double check to make sure I'm not wrong about this. Yup, so we do play Miami is the next game, November 17th, which I was going to go to that game in Miami, but it's my mom's birthday weekend, so I'm not going to go. AP is not a head coach. He has no clue. I mean, he's learning on the go. He's learning on the go. I think we wouldn't have this issue if Mark Davis would have gave Cliff Kingsbury a 3-year deal. Because mind you, we hired Cliff Kingsbury. He was in the building. And then he backed out after y'all said, oh, we're going to keep him for 2 years. He wanted that 3rd year, and Mark Davis did not give him that 3rd year. So where did he go to where he got the 3rd year at? The Commanders. Probably Desmond Ritter at QB. You know what? I wouldn't mind Desmond Ritter being QB. The guy started, 43 games with the Atlanta Falcons? He started in this league, and the Falcons didn't really do nothing for him. That was stupid not to give him a 3rd year. So, but who we blaming though? We can't blame Tom Telesco. We can't blame Tom Telesco because Telesco really didn't have no input on the Cliff Kingsbury contract, according to what I've heard. But overall, it is what it is though. It is what it is. It happened. Yeah. So, peace out, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all 2 more minutes because it's about to be 12 o'clock. See, I'm wasting time. I'm making money wasting time. But at the same time, I wish I was home. Let me give y'all 2 more minutes, and then I'm out of here. I'm out y'all here until some more Raider news come down. Let me see. Oh, nothing. Enjoy the rest of your shift, bro. Yeah, I am. I am not doing a goddamn thing. Oh, just updating y'all on the NFL trade deadline as well on my Football Talk with Darian YouTube channel. We already see some trades go down. We see Zadarius Smith is back in the NFC North. That means he's been on 3 teams in the NFC North. He was with the Packers. He was with the Vikings.
Pretty good lines.
And yup. So now you put him with the best team probably the best team in the NFC right now.
That's the best team in football.
The best team in football outside of the Kansas City Chiefs.
I think they're better than the Chiefs personally.
I mean, personally, I think they're better than the Chiefs too. The Chiefs just found ways to win.
I know you try to not be NFC West or AFC.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be AFC West biased. You know, it's nothing personal. If we debating, bro, it's all love. Never attacking you or making it personal. You know, I'm always here to support the channel. That's a fact. It's just Raiders debates, bro. It's just Raider debates. It gets heated, but it's not personal. It's not personal. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. We trying to get to 8,200 on this channel. Trying to get to 8,200. So make sure y'all go subscribe to Football Talk with Darian. I have all my other outside of Raider news on that channel as well. So peace out, y'all. Have a good day. I'm out of here. And back to the boring life. Raider Nation, I'm out of here.